Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Codename Ocean Keeper. Well, as you can see, we now have our suit and our mech in a very nice red color scheme. We have upgraded them quite nicely. So, with that in mind, we don't currently have any messages from our benefactor, but that means he's, well, probably working out what we need next. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and dive down. We'll try out the electro rifle once again, see how that works out for us, and I don't know, maybe see if we can find anything else of note. I think at the moment we're pretty happy with everything that we have. We like the shielding, the turrets, and the missile launcher. I think that should be good. We can't afford anything else at this stage, but I'm sure we will improve things as time goes by. So either way, let's go ahead and dive on down and see what kind of a run we can have. Who knows, if things go well, the benefactor may have something for us when we get back. Alright, so what do we have? We have a bit more shielding this time around. We have been able to boost that up, which is nice. We also have drones, which are doing rather well. We'll go ahead and we'll see what we can find. Yeah, again, early on this, it is a little bit slow with the resource collection, but it's not the worst. We've got all of this. Alright, let's just break up a couple more, and then hopefully that should be fine. We'll go ahead and we'll get that working. And we'll see what we can find. Again, we're probably not going to dive too deeper right now. We want to make sure that we collect some of the stuff that's nice and close to the top. And, well, that's probably done earlier on. So let's go ahead and increase our impact force. I think that is a good plan. We've only got a couple of seconds. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll quickly clear out. Actually, you know what? We'll just grab all of this and we will go. Yeah, unfortunately we can't pick up that mineral once the drones have already got it. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and shield up. Let's go ahead and drop off a few of our things. Yeah, fairly quick and clear for us to clear up. Oh, come on. Can we catch that? Yes, we can. Alright. Actually, you know what? I forgot. We have drones, don't we? We don't really need to catch things so quickly these days. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll see what we can find over here. Is this the best spot? Actually, you know what? We'll drop this about there. That should be fine. We'll see how that clears up some more of the map. Definitely need to make the most of our drones in this one. We probably need an upgrade or two. Okay, we need a couple of yellow for that. As for the bomb, let's go for some... actually, you know what? We're not going to get another use of it this round. Let's go for the laser warming. Let's get that up and running and make sure that we have the greatest chance of getting what we need back to the ship. Now, those drones are fairly slow at the moment as they have not had any upgrades, so we will still ferry a few of the resources. But I think we should be looking up as we go by. Yeah, that's actually, you know what? That's probably enough for us to leave as it is. We've only got a couple of seconds before we get there, before the enemies arrive, so we may as well do what we can. Alright, so first things first, let's fire this. Let's go ahead and fire upon them. We'll use a shield before our shields have to tank, and we'll try and keep our enemies fairly close by. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off another drone. That'll be a good start. We'll also go ahead and drop this off and see what we can find. New weapons. Okay, let's start with the auto rocket gun. I think that's probably decent. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll work through some of the hordes a little bit quicker with that. And then... actually, you know, we have enough for a few more upgrades. Let's go ahead and we will... Let's go for the explosion radius and the cooldown. Actually, you know what? That's probably not going to make a huge difference until we get to level 3. Maybe we hold off on that for a second and we upgrade... maybe our skills. Actually, yeah, we can go ahead and upgrade one of these in a second when we pick up some more materials. So how about we go ahead and we do that. We'll drop that there. That should have a pretty decent, ability to clear things. We'll go ahead and we'll drop more drones off. We'll grab one of you. You know, we'll just drop that near the main path. That way they have less trouble and have, yeah, we can make the most out of their speed. And then over here, let's go ahead and increase our damage. Yeah, damage is what we need at this point, as that means we can break through these bricks just that little bit faster. And at this point, that's certainly a necessity if we're going to do well. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll drop those off. We'll let them do their thing. We'll go ahead and we'll clear out this. Okay, it actually looks like we've got a decent amount of stuff. We may want to stick around here for a little bit if we can. Yeah, finding some early green minerals will be handy. Yes, we are playing things a little bit dicey here at the very beginning. In fact, we might even go ahead and pick up a... What have we got? Damage, rate of fire, range. I actually don't know if we should be focusing in on that, or maybe we go for the rocket and auto rocket gun. Increase the damage there, the splash radius, the reload speed. Yeah, let's go ahead and kick that up a notch. I think that could be rather handy. And then everything else, what can we afford? Oh, we can go for faster drones. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, do we focus on that, or is there something we can take? No, we can't take anything right now. Let's go ahead and we'll boost up the drones. We'll go for the... Let's go with the speed boost. I think that'll be good enough for now, as what we really want is to be able to get our resources back as we dive down into the deeper portions of each mine. Alright, so either way, that'll have to do. We'll go ahead and drop off you. You know, let's clear that spot there just so we have less to worry about, and then we'll drop this down here, and that should clean that up very, very nicely. Yeah, and then we'll collect all of the stuff down at the very bottom here. That should be fine. Can we break this? Yes, we can. Alright, let's go ahead and get the drones up and running there. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and I think we'll try and clear this path just so it's a little bit smoother. Yeah, I think that's going to be really good. The fact that we've now got some early greens is going to be particularly nice. Alright, let's see. 24 seconds left. We definitely need them up and running. And again, we'll take all of these crucial ones that are nearby. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we've only got 4 seconds. We'll take what we can get, but we definitely need to move on to another place. Otherwise, we're definitely going to get swarmed fairly swiftly. Alright, so what do we want? We need upgrades. Let's maybe see about the... An extra 5 seconds of having the turret could be useful. Extra damage wouldn't be bad either as we deal with bigger enemies. Oh, explosion power, that could be handy too. Alright, you know, we'll pick up that one for now, and then, what have we got? Splash radius, reload speed. We could do... Oh, we could afford both of them. Either that, or we go for one of these. Interesting. You know, let's just go with the base damage increase. We know that we're always using the turrets, so that's not exactly a bad thing. We'll try and keep them fairly tied together. Alright, we might need that shield here. We need to break our way through and not get surrounded. Let's use that turret to our advantage if we can. Yeah, we've got some good damage here, but again, we need to keep on kiting these enemies through. It looks like that's everything, so it looks like we did a pretty good job there. No real health lost, which is fantastic. Alright, and then, oh, you know, let's drop this down here. There we go. We'll go ahead and leave that to be done. We'll go ahead and clear out this little section. We'll try and get some of our drones. Okay, it doesn't actually look like all of our drones want to do as they're told. That's a little unfortunate. Let's see, new weapon. Let's go with the sniper rifle. I think that's pretty solid. And then let's also go ahead and upgrade. Actually, is there anything we can take at this point? No, not quite yet, but fairly close. All right, you know what? We'll drop off some more drones. That's fine. We'll let them pick up a few more bits and bobs for us. Actually, you know what? We might even clear all of this out ourselves. Yeah, it definitely looks like one of our drones here has bugged. That is not ideal. But unfortunately, there's not too much we can do about that. So we're just going to have to let that be. Alright, let's go ahead and I think we try and give them another boost. Let's go with the carry capacity. That'll help us out. In fact, maybe some faster moving drones wouldn't be a bad plan either. Just make sure that we really make the most out of their time on the field. Yeah, I think that may not be a bad call for us. We definitely do need another upgrade, so we do need to be aware of that. Let's go... Oh, hang on a second. Let's pick up the blue if we can. Yeah, we'll take these, and that should be good enough. Yeah, okay, that should be fun. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. We definitely need another upgrade. I think we're going to have to go with maybe... Attack cooldown would be pretty decent. It already exists for 20 seconds, so that'll give us an extra, you know, couple of seconds of worthwhileness. It does have reload time. I think we go for the... Let's see, 8 and 1. It's an interesting choice. Could go for the reload speed. Could also go ahead and boost up that a little bit. Yeah, look, you know what? Let's go for the damage upgrade. That seems like a fairly decent choice for the sniper rifle since it's got so much penetration. That'll really go through a whole heap of enemies. And then maybe we just go ahead and invest in our explosives. Yeah, more damage, more range. I think that's what we'll go for. Yeah, we've done a decent amount of things. Oops, and I hit the wrong button early on. Ah, well, that is the way things go sometimes. We'll try and keep that turret firing in against all of our enemies. Looks like our sniper rifle is doing a pretty good job of clearing some of these hordes. Oh, and we've already dealt with them all. Huh. Wow, I guess that turret is doing a lot of good work for us then. Oh, what have we got here? No, nothing of note? Oh, that's a little disappointing. Alright, let's go ahead and we will drop all of that off. And then I guess we go ahead and try out somewhere else. Alright, where do we go? I guess we head south again? That place is already fairly well cleared out. I don't think it's necessarily in our best interest. I think maybe checking out something new would be more ideal. We do lose out on a little bit of time, but at the same time, it's also not the worst. Alright, we'll try and get a few of these taken back up. And then I think what we'll do is we will focus in on... Let's see... Yeah, let's give ourselves a mining upgrade. Actually, you know what? We can go with 2. You know what? We're not going to say no to that. That's going to make our life much, much better. We've already got our drones doing a pretty good job of clearing things out. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll drop those there. We'll finish up everything else that we can see here. Come on now. We just want you to mine through that brick. Alright, this is actually pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get on out of here. I think we'll go... Actually, you know what? We might be a little bit slow. Unfortunately, I think the drones like to stick around the front, so we're going to have to stay there. Alright, alright. Weapon time. We need upgrades. Let's go with... Let's see, what do we want? More damage, more shots per reload. I think shots per reload could be handy. That sniper rifle's been pretty faithful so far. And then maybe we go... Actually, you know what? I like the turret. Maybe we go ahead and we boost that. Although it's not lasting long enough to need an extra 5 seconds. Okay, maybe at this point then we go ahead and we take the... Maybe we take the upgrade to our damage? Yeah, let's go for damage there. I think that's probably the better way to do it. That way we can at least deal with a little bit of stuff. Alright, we'll quickly shield up as we're dealing with all of those ranged weapons there. Come on. Trying to make sure that we clear out some of these annoying things. Alright, looks like that's pretty well covered. Alright, that turret is doing an amazing job. If we can give it any more upgrades, we certainly will have to take those. Let's go ahead and we'll drop another mine to detonate further down. We'll go ahead and we'll take those back up. Again, it does look like our drone is not really doing as it's told. Can we upgrade them? I think we should if we could. Yeah, let's go with the reload time. That'll be handy. Saving us 5 seconds is definitely worthwhile. We'll see what we can clear out over here. Yeah, we'll drop all of these off for now. And then I suppose we'll go ahead and get you working. And then, oh, you know what? We need to go for some other upgrades. Let's go for our cooldown. That should be fine. That should give us another, what, 15 seconds until we fire off another one? Yeah. I'm not 100% sure if we've done this quite in the right order, but I think it's working out. It's just a little bit hard to tell sometimes. Alright, we cleared that out. That works out pretty good. Let's go ahead and we'll drop another one of these. That should be fine. Again, all of the things we can collect, if we can, would be ideal. We want one of you, and then let's get out of here. We have to make quick work. Actually, you know what? One of our drone is actually taking it in the wrong direction. That is highly annoying. That is not what I wanted. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and we need to fix something. We're going to go with turret. Let's go for the attack cooldown. Oh, I could have sworn we picked that up. Huh, that's my bad. Oh well, that'll be useful. Let's go ahead and we'll boost up our... I do like some of those things, but I think we need to have some better upgrades ourselves. Let's go with the rate of fire. Maybe our range. Actually, yeah, let's go for range. We should be okay. I think we've got a pretty good position here to clear out things. We've got our sniper rifles. We have our auto rocket launchers. We've got a good amount of splash damage. We have shielding, and it looks like it's holding fairly well, so it's not the worst. Yeah, okay, and we did clear that out fairly comfortably. Okay. Yeah, this shielding is working out particularly well for us. Alright, you know what? This time we might give this a second so we can then fire off a drone, just because I do not like what's been happening the last couple of times we've fired it off so quickly. We'll go ahead and we'll drop these down here. That should hopefully help. We'll break up a couple of these yellows. We'll fire that off yet again, and then I think we'll try and clear out a path going back towards the ship. Yeah, no point in getting all caught up on things unnecessarily. Alright, and then what else? Oh, you know what? Can we go for more drone upgrades? We want more drone upgrades. I think we go... Yeah, let's go for faster reload time. Let's also go ahead and... what else do we go with next? I'm not really sure. But we're certainly getting way too much for us to be able to deal with everything. We've only got 20 seconds ourselves before we need to get going. Alright, let's just start helping with the cleanup. We'll take all of this, we'll take one of those, and then... you know what, I guess we'll take the relic as well. Impact Force upgrade, or another weapon. As tempted as I am for more Impact Force, I think maybe an extra weapon wouldn't go as... Well, actually, no, let's go for the mining. We have been pretty good as far as everything has been concerned. I think it would be a bit of a waste if we didn't. Oh, you know what, we'll drop that down there. Oh, dear. Alright, alright, we just need to clear out this mine in the next one. We have way too much stuff to do, and not enough time to do it. Alright, you know what? Weapons, that's what we want. Let's check out our new... Oh no, sniper rifle. What have we got? Caliber upgrade. Explosion radius, reload time. You know what? Reload time is good. Splash radius I think will be fine. We can then go for the turret. Oh no, we're still short on that as well. Huh. What can we afford? Higher rate of fire? Well, I suppose we may as well take that, and that still leaves 9, so let's just go ahead and have the turret stick around for a little bit longer. That should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and shield on up, because we are definitely slowing down otherwise. We do not want to take the damage unnecessarily. Again, keep using that turret effectively, clear that out. Come on now. Hopefully that sniper rifle can take a couple of chunks out of our enemies if we can. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll fire off the drone. We'll go... Alright, we can't even get a movement upgrade or carry capacity upgrade, can we? Yeah, I think we just need to go ahead and start carrying some of this stuff ourselves. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but I guess it just is what it is. We'll go ahead and we'll drop some more drones off there. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and pick up a movement upgrade. That'll help us out. We'll also go ahead and, just for the sake of things, we may as well go ahead and mine some more. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll take all of that. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll leave that up there for now. That should be fine. Go ahead and we'll drop a drone there. That should be... Huh. Okay, that's a little bit odd. Kind of seems like if there's nothing around for them to pick up, they don't really do as much as they could. Huh. Alright, well, I guess that is what it is. We've still got a couple of seconds left. We'll go ahead and we'll... 5 seconds left. I guess we'll break up a little bit more of the mine and then get back in reasonable time. Alright, let's go ahead and fire off a few things. Let's also go ahead and continue the defense upgrades. Let's go with the... reload speed. An extra 2.5 seconds wouldn't be bad. Oh, actually, you know what? 20 seconds on the turret. That could be nice. You know what? Since it's been doing so much work, I think we actually try and use the turret deployer a little bit more. And then everything else we cannot afford, so we're just going to have to leave that be. Yeah, we'll definitely try and make it to a different mine this time. We'll try and keep everything fairly well taken care of. Make sure that that turret does its thing. We'll keep our shielding for now. We might fire off the defense just in case later. There we go. Another turret up. Oh, we're actually doing fine. Okay, so that turret is pretty incredible. Alright, well hopefully we can clear out some more. Alright, let's go. Alright, mine all of these. That'll be fine. I think we'll try and leave some of that stuff there. We'll get you to pick up what you can see. Again, we'll try and work our way back up to the top so our drones aren't having to travel quite so far. And then... I guess that's... there's not a huge amount up here. Or maybe we just haven't looked in the right direction. Yeah, we should be able to afford a few upgrades with this, so I don't think it's the worst. Let's go ahead and we'll drop you there. Yeah, we'll just see what we can do. Another 25 seconds. It's not the greatest, not the worst. Let's go ahead and pick up a carry upgrade. That'll be necessary, and then I think... Oh, you know what? Maybe we just zip on out with what we've got. Yeah, I think we might get a few more things. Let's just go ahead and drop this down here. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and follow these guys, and hopefully, yeah. Oh, we have the boss, right? Of course we do. All right, quickly, let's disappear for a second. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there's more damage further down, but again, I think at the moment... Let's maybe go with some of these other upgrades. I think that's going to be the best thing. Let's go for some reload speed. Let's max that out. I think we'll have enough weapons as it stands, so we'll leave that for now. Alright, we'll get that turret to do its thing. Hopefully it's not got... Oh. Go ahead and shield away from that. Yeah, this auto turret is working out really well. Actually, you know what? Maybe we can get the upgrade. There we are. We can now have two at a time. Yeah, there we go. And we'll fire one off up there as well. So that between the two of them, that should be a pretty good job of clearing our enemy. Alright, still got shielding left. Alright, come on. Okay, and now we're going to start taking damage, but that's okay. We've honestly got enough of a good situation that I don't think it's the end of the world. Alright, was this the mine we were just in? I cannot remember. Yes, it was. Oh, and we got a turret upgrade. Fantastic. That's nice. Alright, let's move down to a new one. Again, right now I think we just need a whole heap of blue if we're going to be able to get what we're really after. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll drop this off down there as well. Again, just clearing everything we possibly can. Come on now. There we are. We'll drop off those drones. See what we can find. Actually, no, we should be able to punch through all of this. There we go. And you know, we might leave that there too. Let's go ahead and just break this down, and then what else do we want? Maybe we increase the explosion size. There we are. Extra radius as well. That'll be handy. Only 10 more seconds on that, so that will turn out rather good. Let's go ahead and more drones, please and thank you. We'll get you to clear out a bit more. We'll make sure that there's a path. Yeah, okay, so what do we do? Well, I guess we start collecting. We'll see what we can get our hands on, but I don't think that there's oh, come on. This is the one thing I do dislike about this this glove for mining, is that it is so easy for you to not be perfectly on a line with whatever it is that it wants to be in line with, and so it then doesn't charge up, even though, you know, previously it does allow you to do things. Either way, electro rifle. Let's go ahead and we'll pick that up. I think that's pretty decent. We'll drop a turret. Whoops, I did not mean to use our shields, but it is what it is. I think we'll try and maybe clear out this next mine over here. That should be all good. Alright, come on. Yeah, just slowly working them. Oh, and okay, we've taken a bit of damage, but you know what, it wasn't anything too severe. We should be all good. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop you down here. Oh, actually, I don't even think we picked up some upgrades. Yeah, let's go ahead and boost our... Let's boost the drone's speed and carry capacity. That should be good. Oh, you know what? We might as well go for reload speed as well. We'll get more than we need, and that way we can just focus entirely on mining. Yeah, I think that'll be the best way forwards, because what's that? Yeah, every 10 seconds we get a new drone. That should be more than good enough. Or at least I certainly hope so, because, well, there's a lot of... yeah, we should be able to clear out a mine fairly swiftly if that's the case. Alright, let's clear a way back up again. Make sure that their pathing is easily sorted. We'll get all of that. Go ahead and get that up and running. We'll go ahead and drop one of those back down there. That should be fine. Alright, and you know, we'll clear this out just for a faster travel path for our drones. Yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good job here with the upgraded drones there. We now have so much left. Let's go ahead and we'll increase our mining ability once more. And then... yeah, I don't even think we bother with the carry capacity. We really don't need it. What could we go for instead? What do we want to invest in? You know, can we finish this off? We need 14, 3, and 1. Okay, so just one of these greens would be all that we need. Let's go ahead and we'll drop another drone. Yeah, that thing has so much more movement speed than us. It's pretty good. Alright, here we go. Alright, with the remainder, let's go ahead and we will go ahead and purchase the extra damage. But then what we will do with a couple of leftovers, we'll go ahead and move to our electro rifle, pick up some of the basics. I think we'll go for a damage increase. Yeah, there we go. That should be fine. Alright, let's drop ourselves a turret off. We'll go ahead and fire off some missiles. Yeah. As much as the electro rifle is a little bit slow and we still need to upgrade it a bit, I do feel like if you have enough relic spaces for tertiary weapons, you really do end up in a pretty good spot, which you can clear out many of the enemies quite comfortably. So it's really not that bad, and I feel like it's a better later game, a better late game, what do we call it? Weapon. So yeah, that is it's not too bad. Oh, and of course, oh no, that's not actually a dead end. That's good. Let's see, what else can we get? Anything else? Let's see, we'll clear out these. Maybe these will link back up again. No, it does not seem to be the case. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to leave all of this be. We'll let them go. I'm not really too phased about that. And then we'll clear out maybe this other side. Let's see, in a couple more seconds we should be able to afford another detonation. More drones. Yeah. Oh, and you know what, that's actually probably pretty dodgy placement on my end there, but it is what it is. Alright, what have we got? Much else? Not really. No, we've almost cleared out the entire mine in a single wave. That's actually pretty good. I'm quite impressed with that. All right. Well, we've got everything we can. That's the main thing. Let's go ahead and now we'll pick up the rest of the upgrades. Let's go with the... Do we go for extra impact force? You know what? I don't even know if it's necessary. I'm feeling pretty good with our mining capabilities. Let's go with the speed boost. That's going to be better for us. And then the electro rifle. Actually, you know, we'll double check that this is maxed out. Explosion radius, we can boost that up a little bit more. And then 11 and 4. Why not? I think we're fine. Drones are doing pretty good. We could go ahead and boost that, but again, that would cost us... we need to invest for at least one more wave. And then... what have we got here? Reload time for the electro rifle. Sure. That'll do. Alright. Turret down. Missiles out. And I guess we'll see what we can see. Alright, so we're down to taking damage now already. That's a little unfortunate. But I guess it is to be expected at a certain point. We haven't had too bad of a run so far. You know what? I think for now, we may even try and just to finish this off with no heals. Whatever we find is whatever we'll use. And yeah, if we go down, we go down. Because right now, we're not really trying to stick through anything too in particular. So maybe it could be worthwhile just seeing what we could come up with in a single run. Yeah, with no heals. Alright, so go ahead, let's drop those drones off. Let's go ahead and start breaking down some of the walls. We'll see what we can get a hold of. We should have plenty of options fairly soon. We'll go ahead and we'll break all of those open. Yeah, there we go. That's working out fairly good. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's clear that out. Get some more drones. Let's just align our strike and clear up as much of the map as possible. Yeah, alright, that's pretty good. What else have we got? Anything over here? Oh, we do have some more, but it's all somewhat hidden. I'm thinking that maybe... Yeah, there's a bit of a... thing for us to work on. Alright, either way, let's go ahead and get those drones maxed on out. We need... Oh no, we need 3 of the greens, don't we? Okay, well I guess we're not going to be able to quite get that collected this time round. Yeah, a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, you know what, that's... I was just trying to break all of that, but I guess not. Let's go ahead and collect the artifacts since we're here, and off we go. So, extra weapons, detonation charges, artillery, or napalm. Let's go with some... Let's go with napalm. We've got some enemies that are getting a little close these days, so we probably want to be aware of that. Alright, let's go ahead and also spend some upgrades, spend some resources. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, attack cooldown. Bring that down by another 0.1. That's insane. That's really good, but I am well and truly okay with this. Let's see. Anything else we can go for? Reload time. Extra damage. Ah, there we are. Better horizontal spread. That's really good. We'll go with extra damage, and that'll do. So every weapon's been upgraded at least once. That's good to see. We've got a mine nearby us, so we can go ahead and we'll be able to make our way there fairly swiftly at the end of the wave. Assuming, of course, we do survive. I think we will, but you never know. It is, yeah, it's not always a guarantee. But you know what? Those turrets are doing absolute work, which is just so fantastic to see. I didn't think that they were necessarily going to be quite so wonderful, but yeah, I'm definitely a huge fan of them as we have tried them out more. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll drop something down there. That looks like it's done a pretty good job. We'll try and clear out this side. See if there's anything worth finding. There definitely is. Yeah, I'm not quite... Oh no, we've still got more options. Okay, this is good. We'll go ahead and... Alright, let's go. We'll work on those. Let's go that way as well. We'll drop some more drones off. Let's just continue to work our way through this. Actually, you know what? A little bit of an... Yeah, big impact there could be very handy. We'll go ahead and we'll break this down. We'll drop some more drones off. Yeah, you definitely need to be a lot more aware of which direction you're using your mining with this. If you can line things up nicely, you can break through chunks and chunks of the map with very little effort. But it looks like that's about all we're going to get. Oh, and of course, we've taken the long way around because why wouldn't we make it harder on ourselves? Alright, what do we go for? Turrets, you know what? What can we max out? Damage increase, an extra 25. My goodness, that is absurd, but I'll take it. Another 35 and 8. Let's go with... What do we want? Reload speed for that, that's not bad. Could go for some missile upgrades. The bomb's all sorted. The drones are fairly well sorted. What do we want? Sniper rifle. I think maybe we go with the... maybe we go with something like the sniper rifle for now. Let's just boost up its damage. We'll chuck on some more penetration. Rate of fire or reload? Let's go with reload speed, keep it in the fight, and then, you know, we may as well boost up the rate of fire as well. There we are, so that's going to be pretty powerful. We'll drop off a turret. We'll accidentally fire off the shields instead of a missile. Well, but I guess it is what it is. It could be a whole stack worse. And I guess we now know our next mine that we'll head to, the one just up there. Still got some shielding. That's nice. We'll go ahead and we'll drop that off as well. Napalm's working pretty good in our favour. We don't really have to worry about the rear flank either because those turrets are just able to do so much work on our behalf. Yeah, that's quite good. So that's wave 15 done. Okay, so I think this is as far as we've ever made it before. We'll see if we can survive a little bit longer, but I guess we'll have to find out. Alright, well, that was a very good use of explosives right there. That cleared out a huge amount. What have we got here? Go ahead and we'll break that up. We'll break all of this up. We'll go ahead and we'll see what we can unlock there. Oh. Alright, some more green. That'll be very good. More drones there. That's rather handy. Let's see. What else could we do? Actually, no. Maybe we just end up dropping another thing here. That should be about enough for that area, and we'll just focus elsewhere. Yeah, the drones will get them, so I'm not really too concerned. We'll clear up all of this. We'll break through all of that. This should be, yeah, a pretty clean sweep of the entire mine, really. Yeah, I'll be very doubtful that we don't get more or less everything. Actually, no, we'll just clean up the last few bricks of these. Fire that off, just double check. Oh, actually, you know what? We do have a little bit to pick up. Alright, and either way, it's not going to be a huge concern. Oh, and never mind. Our mech is gone. Whoopsie daisies. Just a little too slow. But either way, wave 16. There we go. That actually is a new record. I guess we'd never made it through wave 15 before. Alright, well that said though, solid amount of currency earned, lots of enemies defeated. Let's see if we've got any more news. Oh, here we go. Digger, today I have special coordinates for you, a place that became a legend among the fallen civilization here. Whoa, I'm getting chills. What is it? A massive ship that sank over 1,000 years ago, once called unsinkable, and then it went down, just like the rest of this planet. We'll head there immediately. Since it's the second to last location, we must find some important records there. I really hope so, because we're gathering information bit by bit. I just received data from Mech. Strange energy readings were detected near the crash site. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Digger. Don't waste time and try to reboot the nuclear reactors as soon as possible. And don't forget to find something for me. There should be a ship's logbook somewhere, and it could help me locate the final site. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to give that a shot. So, what do we want? Do we go for... Well, I suppose at this stage we may as well max out our relic spaces so we can have maximum weapons. That's pretty good. Even if we don't get them all fully maxed out, still having them is quite nice. Let's see. As for us, what upgrades can we go for? Carry capacity. We may as well get that sorted, and then I think that's everything that we could ask. Yeah, we don't have the laser just yet, but when we do, that'll be nice. And then with the remaining points, let's go with some more shielding points. I really do think that that is the best way for us to stand. Yeah, an extra 15 each time we'll do this will be particularly nice and make it very easy for us to find what we're looking for. So if you do want to see where that unsinkable ship was and what it's left behind, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan signing out.